everyone, this is Mauricio here at Tico Laser Creations, and today we're going to be talking about the installation for my ultimate motorized Z-axis kit for your fiber and galvo lasers. And it's going to be a step-by-step video on how to install the kit. It's super simple. It should only take about 15 minutes total, and just comes in nicely packed, a little treat for you, and all the parts necessary along with the manual and all the features that the controller has for you. And let's just do it. We will start by taking off the crank wheel at the top of the tower. All you need is an Allen wrench. Undo that screw, lift it up, and then you have your shaft exposed. Here we have the motor mount drill guide included in the kit. We're just going to put it up at the top of the tower, and then against the shaft there, we're going to mark where we need to drill, take it off, and now we know exactly where to drill those holes. Okay, now we take the 4 screws at the top, the 2 at the front. We can lift it up, and then we can take it out and drill it. Next is going to be to drill the holes at the top to mount the motor. We're going to use a metric 5 tap or threader and the correct drill bit for that. Now that we have the holes drilled, we're going to proceed to thread those holes or tap them. We're going to use the metric 5 tap, and we're going to do the same for all 4 holes, and that's where we can mount the motor. All right, now we're ready to mount that motor to the top of the tower. We're gonna use the collar that comes in there. The collar has a 2 clutch system, and we have the hole for the 6mm for the motor shaft, and the 12mm side is for the tower shaft. All that we're gonna do is install it into the motor first, and then tie that really nice and tight. All right, now that we have the motor with the collar ready to go, we're gonna mount it into the motor mount and the shaft for the tower. We're going to tighten that screw as much as we can so it's not slipping. Then we're going to get all the 4 screws that attach the motor to the top of the tower. At that point, we're just going to tighten all those screws and move into the next step. We're almost there. All right, so the main thing to know about my kit is that it is fully assembled. The only thing you need to do is to connect 2 wires to power. If you order the external power supply, you don't need to do this step, but if you decided to install it or connect the 2 wires to the inside of the laser, then this is what we were going to do. We're just going to find a way to fish this wire, the powers, the wires for the power, to fit it inside the machine. All machines might be a little different, but all of them are going to have the main port where they get all the fiber optics and all that stuff inside. You can just fish that wire inside, or you might find another little port in there, things like that. And then, you know, all you have to do is open up your machine. Like I said, all machines are gonna be different, but the concept is the same. Once you're inside, we're gonna find the power supply in there. We're going to connect it. All right, power time. If you order the external power supply, you don't need to do this part. But if you have a 24-volt unit and you decided to attach the power to the inside of the unit, what you're going to do is you find your 2 empty ports inside the power supply in the unit, and we're going to connect the only 2 powers that we're going to connect to that power supply. Let's see if it works. Look at that. And let's see down. That's awesome. Now the other part about this controller is that they have a lot of functions. You can go up and down with just the press of the button. You can change that so you can do it with the knob in there a little bit at a time, or just micro steps at a time.